Well, I'm here in swanky Chelsea because let me tell you, a girl's best friend is a spray tan and all the stars are getting them. They may not tell you, but they sure are. And ABI from Beau Bronze is the girl that's doing it and we're going to meet her. So follow me. So Abby, tell me, how did you get into the tanning business?
Okay, well about 12 years ago, basically my best friend who was managing a sunbed shop, she went to the doctors about a cold and they took one look at her skin and said you must go to a dermatologist, and she was diagnosed as an A1 candidate for skin cancer, and this was at a time when people weren't really aware of the danger of sunbeds. So I'd also seen spray tanning in America, but at the time in the UK nobody had heard of spray tanning. Literally I used to call up salons and they'd be like, spray tanning? What is this? I was like, let me come and show you. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a brand that had natural, organic ingredients, but also paraben free. So all the ingredients are about loving the body, caring for the skin, hydrating the skin, but also about creating perfect colours for people, because we're all different. Yeah. We're all very different. With blonde, redheads, Miss Snow White, Miss English Rose, lovely olive skin complexions. I even create tans for black and brown skin. Wow. So basically I've now dedicated 12 years of my life to bridals, theatre, and that's why I do quite a lot for telly now, is because I do create those very natural, lovely golden tones.
So really, in a way, this was started because you were thinking a safe way to look tan, because everyone looks better. It's a girl's best makeup, isn't it?
It is, but again, DHA is very drying to the skin, so you need to mix it with skin hydrating ingredients like aloe vera, because you want to keep the skin super soft. Some girls that I've tanned, they're like 18 years old, you touch their skin, it's like sandpaper. Yeah. And this is why I use a 3-step treatment. When someone comes to me, I will always first of all put aloe vera all over the whole body so they're completely hydrated, then blend a perfect colour for them, and then lock that in with a hydrating tan look as well. And it's also
a lot goes into a suntan.
A hell of a lot goes in to get the perfect suntan.
So Abby, can you tell me some of the big celebrity stars that you tan that love a suntan?
Well, there's Duncan Jones from Blue, of course. Yes. He's one of my favourite boys to tan, and Jane Torville, Christopher Dean, lots of the actors and actresses from Hollyoaks, The Bill, EastEnders. I create so many different colours for so many different people, and also sometimes I do have to sign confidentiality contracts as well, so I can't always tell you who the A-listers are.
Well, I've had many of your tans and I love them all, but let's go and show the viewers how it's done.
Let's do that.
Well, Abby, haven't you been busy this morning tanning?
I've been really busy, Lizzie. I've been tanning my English Rose today.
And is it difficult to tan a girl that is an English Rose, say a redhead?
Absolutely. You've got to be really careful because DHA can go from golden to orange, and that's not what you want when you're very fair-skinned and a natural blonde and a natural redhead. You want to create a sort of caramel with an undertone of pinkness to a very sort of medium DHA base.
I've got many friends that are redheads and they always say there's no way they can have a spray tan because it's just not going to work on their skin.
Well, again, you've got to be careful with the percentage of DHA, how the DHA has been blended, the other ingredients that's being used, and also always using an airbrush rather than a sort of big HVLP machine is a lot easier because you can actually layer the tan. So lots and lots of fine layers is going to create a much more natural effect. And less is more, for instance, on the face when you've got red hair or blonde hair.
Well, shall we have a look at Charlotte before the tan? Wow, now that is pale. Now let's see Charlotte now with your tan.
Absolutely.
Charlotte, look at you. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, really happy. I love it.
Because it's really different from what she looks, because she was so pale, Abby.
Absolutely, absolutely. If we turn around to the side just a little bit, you can see the before and after. And what we have here is just that beautiful pinky caramel tone. And, you know, for your English roses, this is what you want. You want to take the blueness out of the skin. Just add a more hint of a yellow and a hint of pink. And for people to go, wow, you look really well. Not, oh my goodness gracious, have you been bathing in a bucket of fake tan? So this is what we've created today for lovely Charlotte.
So Charlotte, you're going to want more of these tans now, aren't you?
Definitely.
Fantastic. And now, Abby, we've got lovely Hannah. Yeah. Can we have a look at her before the tan?
Let's do that.
So now let's have a look at Hannah, our Cara Delevingne, who is the blonde bombshell, and see how her tan looks.
Hi, darling. So you can
Wow.
see here on Hannah, if we just show your little lines to the side, what I've done is create a much more sort of chocolatey Latino based. We've got that golden tone, but we've just really lifted the skin. But again, because we've been using an airbrush, even though we've done a little bit of contouring on the cheekbones and her eyes here, you can see it's just a really beautiful natural colour that just highlights your beauty.
I mean, you must be really pleased with this, Hannah, aren't you?
Yeah, I love it. It looks really natural.
And how much do you look like Cara Delevingne? Isn't it unbelievable? But that is really good. I mean, I saw you earlier and you were so pale.
Yeah, I was pretty pale, but now I'm nice and brown, so I'm happy.
And Abby, I mean, you must be happy with this because she looks like she's been in Barbados for the week.
Absolutely, but then what you haven't done is damaged your skin. So you haven't had to lay out in the sun and damage your skin. This has all been created in under 8 minutes.
Under 8 minutes,
Yes.
and you too can look like Cara. Oh, well, I tell you what, Abby, we love your tans.
Thank you so much.
What a fabulous suntan, and all, you know, it's all safe and fantastic.
Absolutely, we're using all natural organic ingredients for the skin. Everything is about looking after the skin, loving the skin, having none of that horrible fake tan smell, and just being your natural blonde goddess.
Who needs the sun when we've got Abby O?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Abby. What a great insight into your tanning. I mean, it is fantastic. And look, girls' best makeup.
Thank you very much, Lizzie.